Hello all. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have done the modeling of this pubg bike over here. So let's continue it. So let's take the reference over here, as we have the reference over here. So let's start with it. So the next part we can model over here is the tank of this bike. So how you can model a tank of this bike is like you can take a box over here. So let's go into the top view and let's take the box. And if you want to model only the half part, you can just model the half part also, and the rest of the part you can just duplicate it. So what we'll do, no matter, we'll just model the full part accordingly. Just shift this up over here, push it inside like this. Okay, so now the next part is we are going to convert it into editable poly. So right click, convert to editable poly over here. So as you can see over here, we are just converting it into the poly shape. So let's go into the top view, and if you like to add some more edges or loops, you can easily add it. Let's go into the modifier panel, and we have a modifier called FFD box. Let's take this modifier over here, and let's go into the modifier panel, go into FFD box and push this stuff down like this. So as you can see, you have to define the shape in the form of a bike tank. So just select this and need to reshape it perfectly. If you like to push this a bit back, you can easily do it. So now let's go into this view over here also. As you can see, you can just select this and push this out over here. So you can just scale a bit like this. Again, select this control points, select this, control select this, and you can just push it inside like this. So as you can see over here, select this part and you can just scale it. Go to the top view, again go into this points, and you can just push it like this. Select this points, control select this, and you can just push it down if you want. Select this and this. You can just push it more down over here to give it a perfect shape. Okay, so now if you switch over here like this, as you can see over here now, what we have is like it is much more connected like this. So if you want to get it more connected, you can make it connected. So just click over here and press Alt Q. Let's get into the isolation mode over here and convert to editable poly. After this step, what I can do over here is I can add one loop over here, one loop over here. So let's add one loop over here. Now you can go over here into the polygon. You can just select this polygons, just select this polygons over here. So select this polygons over here, and if you want to delete it, you can easily delete it, or if you want to just extrude it inside, you can easily extrude it inside, and you can just scale it. So you can push it more inside like this. If you want, you can do that stuff over here. So instead of deleting it, what we can do is we can just push it inside. You can just push it back like this. So now the next step over here is like you can just shift this a bit back like this. This part will look like this. This part you can just shift it a bit in front, and if you want to push this part a bit back, you can just push this back, and if you want, you can just rotate this part like this. And if you see with the NURBS toggle part, it will look like this in this form. So just save the file. Again, you can click over here. Let's take again a FFD box over here. Let's go into this FFD box. Click over here. Push this like this, a bit up. You can make it a bit, select this, and you can, if you want to resize this part, you can easily resize it. So click over here again. If you need to add some loops over here, you can easily add some loops over here. So let's go again back over here into this. Go into the top view, and you can take the control points, and if you want, you can just push it inside, or if you're done with the shape, just convert to editable poly. Add one loop over here. So we can just add a loop over here. So now if you want to like switch it or connect this part and isolate this particular area, can easily do that, or even you can just push this back like this. You can go onto this view and you can just switch it a bit inside and scale a bit, and you can just get it right there. Okay. As you can see, this area is a bit more outside, so you need to get your tank a bit, scale up from the axis like this to, get the shape. Also, right from the top also you can scale a bit. Okay, so once you are set with it, you can give a turbo smooth to it to give a smoother look over here. If you still feel like any adjustments with the tank part, you can easily do it, because we are going to detail it more. So we have this one more reference over here. So if you want to use this, you can use this reference also. If you like, you can go over here, take a polygon. So you can just select all this. Just select all this part and just extrude it part in a bit in front. Click OK, scale it, and you can just end isolate this part. Okay, that's it. Alright. So you can push this out. If you like to do it, you can just push it out. Or else what you can do is you can take this area, push it inside, keep it like this, take one more loop over here, one more loop over here, and you can just adjust this two parts. Okay, that's it. Alright, so you can do the settings over here for that particular stuff to be realigned. Fine. So it's not always necessary. Okay. So now if you want, you need some more references. So let's go into this VMH file and you can check out some more references over here. Okay. Okay. So as you can see, we also have a kind of a chassis over here, chases, which are actually connected with it. So we can just go over here, take a line tool over here, take a line tool. So as this chases are going to get attached over here, so right from the tank, so draw this like this, click OK, and that's it. Okay, so you are creating this part over here, just shifting it in. Click over here, can go into this, enabling viewport, and make it rectangular. Make it rectangular. So now what you can do is, like, you can click over here, you can just push it back, and you have a symmetry option over here. So if you like to do the symmetry part, you can easily go with the symmetry part over here. So let's move with the symmetry part. So now with the line part, go into the vertex, and if you like to push this a bit up, so you can just push this up over here. So this is just the part which is actually going to get it attached over here like this. That's it. Alright. So you can switch this stuff more in front if you want. So you can just push this like this, and you can push it over here like this. That's it. Okay. So let's save the file. Okay. Just save it. Oops, sorry. Select this. Okay. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the next tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.